Oh my goodness. How are you? It's been a while since we last talked. I hope you're doing pretty well because it's a great day. Every single day is always a great day. Just we just gotta change our perspective sometimes. Well, for me, I'm doing pretty well, honestly. Um, I don't want to really talk about like the past and just like catch up because that's a little boring for me. I'd rather like talk about what's going on in my life right now and maybe in the future. As I'm recording this voiceover, I'm in the library right now, but I'm at home in this video, okay? And there's a question on the wall that says, how do we become better? And that is a good question that we, as humans, I guess, need to be asking ourselves almost every single time. It could literally be getting better like by 1%, and that is totally fine. But I've been getting better in my designing. For me, that's what I think I've been getting better at. so, just a little glimpse about a little bit of the past few days. Last week, well, for the past 2 weeks ago, like past 2 weeks, I have been like fixing one of my childhood friend's dress. So she wanted me to take a t-shirt, take a button-down shirt, and turn it into like a halter top dress that looks like almost a tennis dress. And the whole entire time, I'm just like, oh my goodness, this better fit her well. Like we had a fitting 3 times just to fit her well. The first time, it was just to like see what she wants and how she wants it, and like I love that she really appreciated my thoughts on the dress because like she wanted to keep the dress straight, but I told her no. And because since she mentioned that she has no hips, I was like, yeah, you don't have any hips, so I will be adding pleats so that we can give you that hips. She was a little skeptical about it, but she kept asking me, and I appreciate when people ask me my opinions because I feel like from an outside perspective, it will look a certain way compared to what you yourself are looking at. So she asked me, I give my opinion. She was like, "You're the designer, so like I trust you, girl. You know what you're doing." And so I told her like, "Yeah, we're gonna add pleats to this dress." So the second time we met up, I've already cut up the fabric. I mean, cut up the shirts and then made it into pleats. I had to go buy extra fabric to make this pleat. And the thing is, like, the pleated part was like white compared to the shirt that she had, which was like more of like worn. It was like a vintage button down shirt. So it had a little bit of a discoloration, but it wasn't like off white because at the store the off white was like almost close to cream, and I didn't want that. I didn't want it to look dingy, so I wanted it to look more bright. So I just took the plain white and made a pleated skirt, and with that the dress was still too big, so I had to take it in. Like I had to take in a lot. And then the third time we met up, the dress couldn't fit through her body. Like she couldn't even put it through her top, like her shoulders, or like it couldn't even. She couldn't even pull it up from her butt. So I had to add a zipper. So I had to take that back. And then the last time she wore it, she loved it. She was obsessed with the dress. So kind of led me to start making this dress that's in the video, which is like a halter top. And mind you, I really don't make halter tops, but it's a challenge. It's getting me to step out of my like modest, I guess, my cover up style, and I just find that very interesting because a lot of people, especially based off of my sister, like I made my sister a dress for her birthday and she loved it, and she said that a lot of people were telling her that the dress was really nice and really pretty. A lot of people really like when I make dresses that show more skin and are shorter, especially like people my age or younger, because I look pretty young to people. So It's a challenge because I've grown up to dress a certain way, so now this is kind of like pushing me out to do more than just um a modest like cover up dress. And now I have to like question myself, like what kind of style do I want to start producing for my business, because since I've pivoted from making bags to making clothes, it's been like question after question. But with that, I know I'm jumping around, but like this is how my mind sometimes thinks. With that, I also applied to um, participate at New York Fashion Week, and so like I need like now I'm questioning myself, like, oh my goodness, what designs am I gonna make that is going to fit women that are like my size, closer to my size, and make them feel beautiful, get that same feeling that the girl that I made her dress for feel, like how she's so obsessed that like it's gonna be a one of a kind. Like that moment that that girl put the dress on and she was slaying and she was so obsessed, and like she was saying a lot of things that was very encouraging. It reminded me of why I wanted to start sewing in the first place, from just watching the Bratz movie, where it's just like I want that feeling of a woman putting on a dress and it's like, oh my goodness, I am so happy because this fits me so perfectly fine, perfectly well, and it shows my where I want to show my curves and everything, and it just makes me stand out, and knowing that not a lot of people are going to have this dress. And that is where, especially like now plus size women, like their clothes in the stores are not as great, so I want to target more of plus size women, um, more people, women my size, mid size to plus size women, and find like really gorgeous clothes. And besides, like Africans, Nigerians, we've been doing this for years. We've been making clothes for women who are more curvier, because that is the kind of women that live in our country. So, yeah, back to what I was saying. I am participating at New York Fashion Week next year, but the thing is, I need to raise like $4,000 so that I could keep my spot. So, if you guys want to donate, please, like, there's a link in the bio. Please donate. Everything's appreciated. But I need to figure out a collection. That is my next target. So, I don't even know what else to talk about, honestly. And I think with this fashion show, I will be definitely pushing myself to get better. Um, this is my way of stepping out, like truly stepping out, and not just like my community. So, like, I'm also like a little bit freaking out because I'm going into like the actual industry, like New York, New York, like New York, New York. It's kind of like going to Paris and showing your work, or going to London and showing your work. Like, this is New York. This is where the house of where fashion houses is, rather they succeed or crumble. And it's just like, it's crazy. To me, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna put myself in front of these critics, in front of critics, and also in front of people who are looking for my brand, and not just be in the community, like the small communities. Even though like the small communities are great, I wasn't getting enough visibility, so that people could know the brand more. So now I'm really stepping out into this environment where it could possibly change a lot of my I guess like perspective, or the way that I'm going to be operating in this business in fashion. Because now I'm just like questioning, like, oh my goodness, what are the responsibilities that's gonna happen afterward? Because I just I can't just let the show be just the show. It needs to do. I need to do something after the show, or like if someone does order Will I have the right inventory? Will I have the right stamina to keep up? Like, now my brain's like, oh my goodness, now I have to prepare for after, just in case it goes well or just in case it doesn't go well. But I'm going to think positive and say it's going to go well, that the right customers are going to find me. They're going to find my brand and they're going to want to purchase my brand, purchase my products. I'm thinking positive. I just need to be prepared. And I hope that I am prepared by the time I need to do this fashion show. And it's just, I'm really shocked that I'm actually doing this. I'm pushing myself out there to actually do this. This is crazy. This is super crazy. But I guess that's one way to get better, because sometimes you just have to push yourself out there just to see how will you react. And besides, I know that God has my back, and whatever I put out, I could always get better at doing it. And I just gonna have to take the criticisms like a grain of salt and keep pushing. It's rather I will allow it to stop me from sewing. I mean, stop me from like doing my business, or it'll be another way to propel me. And I feel like it's probably going to be another way to propel me. Um, I'm like, if I do receive the criticism, I probably have 1 or 2 days, and it's just like, oh my goodness, they said this about me, this and this about me. Okay, fine. Let's show them. Let's do better. Because I don't like when people tell me that I can't do something, honestly. Because I just feel like there is definitely a way to do better. There's always a way to actually like improve, or there's always a way for me as a woman, as a Black African Nigerian woman, to do the same thing another person of a different race can do, or a different gender can do. Like, it also reminds me of when I told my coworker that on when I was younger, guys literally told me, "Oh, you can't lift this table up," because I was asking them if they would like my help, like I would want to help, and they're like, "You can't lift this table up. You're a girl." And I was like, "So?" They're like, "Yeah, but you're a girl. You can't do it." And I'm like, "You can't tell me what I can't do." And I lift the table up. Mind you, this table is wood. Like back then, 2000 and what is it? Like 9 tables, like the wooden tables. So I lift that whole table by myself, and I was like, yeah. I regretted it afterward because my back was hurting. But I was like, you can't tell me that I can't do this. I can do it. So if the critics were like just like saying things about me, or they don't post about my stuff, I'm still gonna keep going. That's the thing. I'm gonna keep going because I know that I can, and I know I will make it. I will. Yes, I understand that there will be times when I will fall, but guess what? I have to get back up. Just like in the Bible says that the saints fall 7 times, but they get back up. You just have to keep getting back up. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. And it just keeps bringing me back to Ray's song, Never Gonna Give Up. I will overcome. I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to keep trying. Oh my goodness. This is the longest I've actually ever talked about anything. So I'm just going to stop talking here and enjoy the rest of the video, because I don't know what else to talk about. But yeah, like if you want to support, please, the link to the GoFundMe to help me raise money to go to New York Fashion Week will be in the description down below. Normally, and it's a little big. I gotta take it in on the top so that it fits. But everywhere else it fits pretty well. It's pretty low, but it fits pretty nice. Oh, and that white dress right there, you see it? That's the dress I was talking about. That's the dress I was talking about. I just feel like it's a little too low for the V, for me. Maybe not for everybody else, but for me, it's a little low. but everywhere else fits except for that back. It's a little gappy back here. So, gotta fix that. So I did finish it. Mind you, this jacket I made a while ago. I just didn't finish it. I haven't added the buttons yet, and I think that's the last part that I need to do for this jacket. But that's the scariest part, because if you mess up, the jacket is done for it. Well, actually not really. I could just probably do something with it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But the dress is done. I did it. I fixed it. But I think there is still a little issue. And that is like, maybe the back is still a little too big. But it's still a little too big, maybe by like an inch. But other than that, like, it's done. Oh, yeah. So we fixed, wait, is it? There we go. I want that to be longer, because I want it to be like so long, like up to here, like to touch my butt. So I gotta add a lot more to it. So yeah, this is the final look. Final look, look.